top left-hand side, in the red, representing ZZW, Xena Warrior, it is DNA. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing ZZW could stand for, because we all know that Xena loved a bit of the hemp, loved to have a bit of the smoke, loved the odd brownie. Xena Warrior, DNA. Down in the bottom right-hand side, in the blue, Todd's protege, it is Luca D. Supply. And he's got his crush posted there. This is that guy who just is eternally sad that Kerrigan didn't get turned back into a human for more than 6 seconds in the SC2 campaign. He's like, I like red hair, I don't like dreadlocks. I used to dream about being with her forever. And now it's just a dream, guys. It's just a dream that's gone. Whiffed away. Whiffed away in the end. It's Xena with an X. Oh, shit. Did I just get called out on the totally legit reading of the name, guys? Twitch chat. I love how, like, no matter what you say and how dumb it is, there's always going to be 6 people in Twitch chat, like, correcting your spelling or grammar. They're like, actually, Xena is with an X. Also, I don't recall any episode where she did actually eat a brownie. I don't think they had that in ancient mythical Xena times. And you're like, okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll hold off on the misinterpretations there. Wow. What is this? Guys, this was a 15 hatch after like a 14-14 or something into a lair on 14 drones and with like 8 Zerglings going to pressure this Terran. DNA over here representing Xena Warrior. That's right. You guys can't shame me. I'm going to go with what I believe in. Is building a bunker. Is it going to be... Oh, you get the Marines in. You get the Marines in the bunker now. Now. Get in the bunker. Get in the bunker. Oh, he's not getting in the bunker. No. Ah, trigger warning, Terran players. Trigger warning. Oh, look at these Zerglings. They're just like, you know what? We should kill the bunker. I feel like this is going to damage the economy of this Terran. Like, we need to go for the big bucks. Let's get the thing which he can salvage when it's at half hit points. Luckily, Luca not going for the big damage. Does go into the main now. Should really be going after those SCVs, I reckon. Overlord's flying in to take a bit of damage, but that's okay. Zerglings in the mineral line. They're going to get a few more. Nice. Luca here with a 6-star. And starting up Link Speed behind this. Really curious to see what Luca's going to do with this queenless build, of course. Luca here playing with no macro mechanics. DNA, on the other hand, has made the orbital. So DNA is not the submitter. We are going to be going for the Zerg once again here in this second match. You know, we get a pretty good spread of submissions these days. I'd say Terran is probably the least represented outside of planetary rushes. But, yeah, doesn't matter what your skill level is. You guys should send in some replays as well. As long as you don't mind me laughing at your play a little bit. I mean, the whole thing's fun. Holy shit, guys. Look, he's not rallying. He's not rallying his drones. He's going full Brood War. Oh, shit, this is the Ascension to Aya game. Oh god, this is the Ascension to Aya game. Look guys, so he's taken the challenge to the next level. He's rallying drones, not to the minerals, and he's grabbing them manually and putting them on, just like it's Brood War. And I think this is also the game where he never puts more than 12 units on a control group. This is Eon Blue told me that I have to like look out for all these little things because this guy went friggin' hardcore with the challenge. Took it to the next level. Luca D. Supply. This is actually sick. This is so funny. Yeah, only one structure on each hotkey. Doesn't have all the hatcheries on one hotkey either. Oh my, we need to put this on Luca's camera, guys. This is actually amazing. So you can see what Luca's selecting down here in the bottom right. I think Luca might even throw an Overlord on the control group with the Mutalisk. Look at this. He's going to rally his drones to the minerals as if it's Brood War. Isn't this the fucking most darling thing right here? This is so beautiful. People in chat are saying Bronze League heroes. This is Diamond League, mate. I mean, okay, the Marines not in the bunker was a pretty massive screw up, but there were diamond borders on both players, so, all right, the spy is done. Oh my god, he's trying to macro as if it's SC1. That's actually insane. This is making me so happy right now. I love when people just take this to the next level. Like one time when I was probably about maybe 6 or 10 weeks deep into the challenges. We had Dark Minions, was it? Or Steven? I think it was Dark Minions. Tried to do literally every challenge up to that point all in one game. Like, there were challenges where he was grabbing a unit and killing it. Killing his own units, because there was a blood sacrifice daily where you had to make sure a unit died every minute of the game. So if there was no fighting going on with the opponent, you just had to kill one of your own units. So like 1 minute in, your drones had to just turn and kill one of the other drones in the middle. So he was doing that while like not taking gas, while announcing his tech to his opponent in chat whenever he put down a new structure or upgrade, and doing like all this shit at once. And I was just like, what the frack? How are you doing all of this at once? It was Steven. It was Steven. Oh, I'm sorry, Steven. Steven's in chat. He says, it was me, man. It wasn't Dark Minions. I'm sorry. You guys both were like the partnership of craziness. But it was Steven who actually did that one. And that shit was amazing. All right, we've got 4 Mutalisks on a hotkey now. We've got 4 hatcheries spread across 4 different hotkeys. Uh-oh, a Liberator. He's like, what the shit? That wasn't in Brood War. Luca's commitment to detail here is pretty incredible, guys. This is incredible. Let's go back. Now we've seen how he's doing everything on his camera. He's going to clean up this lib, and he's still trying to build mutas here. His work account kind of sucks because he doesn't have queens. He doesn't have that many hatcheries. And, yeah, I mean, this is just hilarious. And he's not rallying his drones automatically. And he's not even hotkeying eggs. Like, normally as a Zerg, you hotkey your units as you build them, so the mutas are automatically like rallying to group up. Instead, he's going back to his rally point and like adding them to his control group. Fucking hell. Oh, it's amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, Steven, if you could actually find that VOD. I can't remember which challenge it was where you decided to just go and do every challenge at once. Can you remember what week it was? I remember the game was on Echo. So it was the Echo map pool, so it would have been like late last year, I think. But yeah, link that up in chat if you can. I'd love to show everyone a little bit of that. Give them a bit of iCast your freaking awesome replays history. For now, the mutants just flying around. Now, DNA, after that disastrous start with the Marines apparently forgetting what a bunker was for, is now just turtled up like a badass. We got a bunker up, we got turrets, we got tanks, Marines. Have we got Stim done? What are the upgrades like? Yeah, Stim's done. No combat shields just yet. It's almost finished. 3rd CC's done as well. So I feel like DNA is actually catching up now in terms of like economy. Just needs to try and secure that 3rd base, get a few more barracks, and he'll be in a great position. Meanwhile, Luca over here, massing up those mutas. Looks like he really wants to use like the mass muta sort of harassment. So, oh no, you're fucking insane. He does have an Overlord on the hotkey, guys. He's got an Overlord on the friggin' hotkey. So for anyone who didn't watch or play Brood War, you can only get 12 units on a control group, and you'd throw an Overlord, here it is, on your control group of 11 Mutalisks, or up to 11 Mutalisks, so that it would expand the magic box, which is this imaginary box around this. Basically, it allows you to clump up your units insanely tight, like insanely tightly. So, it allows them all to stack on top of each other. It doesn't really, you know, it's not as effective in StarCraft 2. I think it does actually help. I'm not 100% sure how it works because no one bothers doing it. But he's doing it just for the effect. And now that he's got 10 mutas here, he's like, well, my new mutas have to go in a different squad. So he's got a separate squad of 4 Mutalisks. Still hasn't hotkeyed his Zerglings because he's like, well, there's too many Zerglings to hotkey. I'm just going to have to box and A-move these like 12 at a time. Oh, this is sick. And going Hydras. Doesn't want to go Banelings because they're not an SC2 unit. Doesn't want to go SC1 unit. Doesn't want to go Roaches because they're not a Brood War unit. Is just going to go double upgrade Hydraling Muta. Maybe adding Lurkers as well. Just as if this is StarCraft 1. Luca D Supply digging deep here to match the challenge. Will Viper be okay for Darkstorm? I mean, the thing is, the challenge is you're allowed to use SC2 units. I didn't want to make the challenge this insanely hard. Luca D, the challenge was literally just you can't use the macro mechanics. So it was meant to be just you can't use queens. But this guy just went crazy with it, man. He just went insane. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to actually play like it's Brood War. And I mean, he's falling behind in the macro because it's insanely hard to do this in SD. He's going to group up his 2 squads of mutas and try to take out a turret with them. All right, he's going to go in, trade off a muta for a turret. Oh, Muta does survive at first, but the second turret will take it out. Going to try and engage that next turret. Oh, he's going to actually get it, I think. Oh, he stopped attacking. There we go. Does finish it off. Going to get 1 siege tank And then he's going to pull on out. Those Mutalisks doing a fantastic job so far. And, oh man, look at this. 12 Zerglings on one hotkey, 11 on another. Oh, the attention to detail here is incredible. Mutalisk just flying around here, trying to harass as best they can. Behind this, only 45 drones are out right now. Oh, Lings finding their way into the mineral line. Mutas as well. Oh, massive damage going down. Luca de Supply tears apart the third base. Turret is doing work though. Just got 2 Mutalisk kills. Might get a third one. Indeed, I think it will get a third one here. And, yep. Luca de Supply pulls on back there. Selects each control group separately and pulls them on away. 10 more Mutalisks are on the way. Excuse me. But right now, there's a big, scary Terran push coming. And these guys are +1, soon to be 1-1. Stim, Combat Shield, Bio, 4 Medivacs. Luckily, only 1 Siege Tank. He took out, I think, 3 Siege Tanks there. Or actually, 2 Siege Tanks. But 1 is still sieged up in the natural. And this is a big push with no Banelings. I don't know if Luca's going to have enough units to defend this. Luca's commitment here to the challenge is insane. But I think he might have pushed his luck a little bit too hard. A few Mutalisks fly through the group. He tries to pick off the Marines at the back and loses 7 Mutalisks. Oh no, Zerglings rallying in. He's trying to engage this the way you would in StarCraft 1. Only selecting a few units at a time. And we get to see why that doesn't work in StarCraft 2. That's it. You don't always have to send in wins, guys. That was just like, what the fuck are you doing? But you know, he went for it. He tried. We've got to respect Luca de Supply. I feel like that's got to be Dark Minions or Steven. Or is this a new submitter who's started to go crazy with the challenges? I'm not actually sure. If you are in chat, let me know. Of course, sometimes the people watch on VODs that send in replays, so not sure if he's going to be in Twitch chat right now, but that was kind of incredible. No me, says Swarmlet. Was it you? Or, no, you said not. I think you mean not me. It wasn't Steven. All right, guys, let's go. Let's hop into this next game. Third game of today's IC5. Oh, wrong overlay there. There we go. All right, spawning up here in the top left-hand side, representing a BMR. Big Mad Rabies. It is